Welcome to the CISA Gold Standard series, where we turn exam concepts into audit reality. Risk-based auditing starts with one truth. You test where risk lives, not where it's convenient. It's January. The internal audit team is meeting to finalize the annual plan. Management insists that every new app deserves coverage, but you only have resources for 8 engagements, not 20. How do you decide what to audit first? That's the essence of risk-based audit planning, using governance reasoning, not guesswork. In the CISA exam, you might see, when developing an audit plan, what should primarily determine the selection and frequency of audits? Options. A. Management request frequency. B. Risk ranking of auditable entities. C. Time since last audit. D. Regulatory deadlines. The exam isn't asking about scheduling, it's testing whether you understand that risk drives assurance priorities. A risk-based plan ensures audit effort targets areas of highest inherent risk and material impact, not where it's easiest to test. Every organization starts with an audit universe, a complete list of processes, systems, and entities subject to assurance. Each item is scored based on inherent risk, likelihood times impact before controls; residual risk, risk remaining after control effectiveness; business criticality, alignment to strategic goals. Think of it as a living map of where risk and business value intersect. From there, your annual plan becomes a governance document, not a to-do list. Let's apply this to a real scenario. You're planning audits for 1. Core banking system. 2. Vendor management. 3. Disaster recovery. 4. The data privacy program. You gather metrics: inherent risk, control strength, residual risk, regulatory impact. The matrix tells a clear story. Core banking and data privacy rise to the top. These become Tier 1 audits. DRP may move to next year. That's risk-based assurance, evidence-backed prioritization instead of intuition. Risk-based audit planning isn't just an internal tool, it's a governance expectation. Framework alignment. COBIT A P012. Manage risk. Ensures risk assessments inform assurance strategy. COBIT EDM 03. Ensure risk optimization. Board oversight of risk prioritization. ISACA Standard 1201. Planning. Requires risk-based engagement selection. ISO 31000 provides methodology for risk assessment and evaluation. When your plan references these frameworks, it demonstrates assurance maturity and regulatory awareness. Common exam traps. Choosing time since last audit over risk ranking. Assuming management request equals audit priority. Ignoring emerging risks mid-year. The correct CISA mindset. Plans are risk-anchored but flexible, updated when risk posture changes. Remember, your audit plan is a living document, not a static calendar. Reflection time. Risk-based audit planning requires courage to say no to low-value audits and yes to new risks that matter. If resources were limited to only 3 audits, which would you choose? And how would you justify them to the audit committee? That justification skill is what separates compliance auditors from governance professionals. Let's recap. The audit universe defines the field. Risk ranking drives the plan. Frameworks guide alignment. Governance approves, monitors, and adapts. The goal isn't to audit everything, It's to audit what matters most. In the next episode, we'll explore types of controls and considerations where testing precision begins. CyberLex Learning. Learn with precision. Lead with confidence.